how to prepare for one-to-one. So let's open it up. And how do you prepare for one-to-ones? And we'll start off with Demo with his hand raised.
This is going to sound kind of crazy, but I like my non-traditional referral partners. And let me tell you a story why. So the residential AC guy that was in the chapter, the BNI chapter that I was in, I'm in the commercial arena, and we're having a one-to-one talking about things, getting to know each other. And I asked him first, tell me keywords, tell me things, tell me people you would like to be connected to. And he was like, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how in the world I would ever refer you. I'm in people's houses all day. I'm never around folks that need to have a commercial building need. So I told him, I'm like, keywords for me are folks that that are looking to upgrade a business, looking to sell a business, looking for somebody to come in and consult, help them with problems that they have. And through that conversation, it turned into my largest client, my largest reoccurring client that I've had every single year, because he was like, a buddy of mine owns X, Y, and Z. I can't say the company name out here, but a buddy of mine owns X, Y, and Z company. He's looking to get rid of a building and buy a building. And he's also a mover and a shaker in the commercial real estate world. I've now executed 6 1031 exchanges for this guy over the last 3 years, and we're under contract on a 7th. And if it wasn't just training the folks that are my non-traditional referral partners, because, we go into these and we're thinking, we'll never in a million years be able to teach these people to listen to the keywords, but it's about helping them understand what you do.
Drew, what do you do to prepare for one-to-ones?
Yeah, great. It's a great question. I think if you don't go into these opportunities prepared, then you're not going to get what you need out of them. So I think preparation is a key. I think to Demo's point, I think you don't know who anybody knows. So it's important to go in with an open mind about anybody, regardless of what their profession is, or where they're from, or what they're doing. They may know this person who's going to give you 6 big deals every year. So I think the things that I do prepare, I want to know more about this person. The whole point of networking is building a relationship. And I was in a networking meeting before this, and Amy Sherrill, if you guys know Amy, the best time to build a networking relationship with somebody is before you need to ask them for something. You want to build that relationship so that when you ask, you're going to get the thing that you asked for, that they trust you, that they know you, and they know you're going to take care of the referral that they're giving you. So those are the things that I want to know. Is I'm going to do a deep dive on their LinkedIn or their Facebook page and see where they're from, where have they worked before, do we have any common relationships, do we have common interests. I think the goal of networking is building a relationship, and a lot of the preparation I do to meet with somebody one-on-one is figuring out a little bit more about who they are and how we have a connection on things. So that's one of the big things that I focus on.
Zach Smith, lending wise.
Yeah, so just real quick on this one, I'll give I got to tip the cap to my former 3-letter networking group that I was in, because I think they do a great job when they really push the one-to-one planner. So if you have a one-to-one planner, you fill it out, you have the other person fill it out, and you exchange ahead of time, you can read through that thing, you basically get their bio, and then you can go a little bit deeper. So if something's interesting on that one-to-one planner, you can ask them more questions about it. And also get your mind working ahead of time about how you can refer to them. It gives you potential referrals already that you can load up to come to that meeting with, which I think is really helpful. And so the one-to-one planner, I think that is the absolute best way. If you can get everybody on board with that you're gonna have a very effective one-to-one, and it'll be a business meeting that's also productive and fun.
Jim Roberts, reliable resources.
When I do a one-to-one, it's, first of all, I like one-to-ones better than standing up in front of everybody and self-promoting, right? That's the most uncomfortable thing of a network meeting for me, is to stand up and tell everybody how great I am. I hate it, right? What I do like is meeting people. So when I have a one-to-one, my main goal is, especially if it's the first time I've ever met with that individual, is to actually learn about them, not about their business. I just want to know them. And that, again, that at that point, you start to become familiar with people. You start to become, and if you have a couple of them, you even can become friends with them. And then it's all of a sudden very easy to start. I mean, if you're not listening in a meeting and you're not understanding that an insurance person that sells health insurance is looking for people that need health insurance, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, right? It's a pretty easy ask. So let's learn about the individuals, because as I figure, the more I know about the person, the better I know of what type of person to actually refer to them. Because somebody might need something. Let's say somebody needs bookkeeping services for me. And or they need them, and somebody refers them to me, and we find out that that person is trying to do questionable financial things so they can avoid paying taxes. Well, that's not a good referral for me. But I'm not going to say that in a meeting. Hey, anybody trying to commit tax fraud, please don't refer them to me, right? So when you start to learn about who people are and what type of individuals they are outside of their business, it becomes easy to refer the right type of people to them that will help support their business.
So do we have any other contributions to preparing for a one-to-one? All right, let's go on to our next one, which
Butch
is
has his hand up.
do what?
Butch has his hand up.
Oh, Butch.
Hey, Chris, I just want to throw one thing in. A lot of times people don't know who the person you're talking to, who they actually know. Their kid might play on a baseball team, soccer team, and be perfect good friends with somebody that you're actually